Hey guys, welcome to Ultra Instinct 101. Here, instead of struggling to become a better fighter, we're just going to remove some mental barriers so that you can tap into your natural ability to fight. This is some boxing gym. You go in there, you buy all the premium gear, matching colors. They even offer you Gatorade, but you're so smart that you bought some Muay Thai Gatorade on the internet. That's how much you are into the sport. Okay? Next thing you know, you wake up from a hangover, dazed and confused. Your gear is just lying there, barely used. It's only been a month in, and now all your gear is on eBay. Guys, all you did was go from one desire to the next. Martial arts is not for your pursuit of your desires. It is a tool you use to strengthen your spirit, your mind, and your body.
What?
Okay, so today's lesson is about how your ego holds you back. There are 3 signs. All right, factor 1, attachment to concepts. Guys, it actually takes a lot of energy to sustain a self-image about yourself being a fighter or becoming a fighter, okay? Because the further away you get from that image, the more depressed you'll feel. And the closer you get to that image, the more excited you get. And depression is an inwardly way of wasting energy because you're busy beating yourself up when you're depressed. And excitement is an outwardly way of wasting energy because you end up being unable to contain yourself and you get derailed from your consistency and you end up self-indulging and doing other stupid things like partying and drinking and stuff like that. Okay, so instead of pursuing an idea of yourself being a fighter, just be the idea. For example, maybe an extremely overweight person would hate on a thin person because they believe that being thin was a goal or a pursuit that person had achieved but they themselves could not achieve. So the spirit of jealousy arises. But in reality, in most cases, most thin people just live thin lives, you know? Instead of eating 7 cheeseburgers a day, maybe they just have 1, okay? So let go of the concept of you becoming a good fighter or you being a good fighter and see if your inclination to do martial arts remains. And if it does, then just move with that. And if it doesn't, then just go do what you actually enjoy, all right? All right, second factor, willpower. Guys, willpower is the ability to commit to a certain principle and to maintain it, okay? And it's not an infinite resource, it's actually finite. If you don't believe me, try not sleeping for an entire month using your willpower and see how much is left. You'll probably find yourself without enough willpower to even shit your own pants, okay? So don't let those mentally retired people on the internet excite you with their false inspirational quotes like, you gotta work hard, you gotta not sleep, you gotta just work. Because those people either have a mental problem or they're just trying to excite you and create hype so that they can pull you in for their own selfish reasons. And then they're gonna leave you exhausted because you won't get anywhere, you're just gonna get excited, okay? So instead of letting these people get to you and creating and projecting a self-image about yourself and trying to achieve that, just use your willpower to defeat your own mind when it counts, okay? For example, if you tell yourself, I'm gonna run every morning, just use your willpower between the moment you wake up and the moment you put your shoes on and you tie them to get there. Once you're outside, you've already won the battle, okay? At that point, it's not even a question of willpower, just a question of energy management, okay? Some days you have a lot of energy, some days you have a little less. So you go for the run and you just move with that energy, okay? And that's about it, right? So the willpower, you use it to stay consistent with something, all right? Don't use it to feed some sort of idea about yourself and get nowhere and then in the end just feel depressed and exhausted, okay? All right, third factor, your character. Guys, your character is the sum of the principles you hold, okay? Person A is driven by desire, okay? Money, fame, women or men, whatever, okay? One of the defining characteristics is their inconsistency. Since you're so possessed with a desire, another desire may come along which will throw you off track for a while and then eventually you'll come back to your primary desire, okay? Also, this person will be mostly unoriginal. Since their mind is so filled with projections, they will not have that room in order to develop something new and unique, okay? So these are the uninspiring and interchangeable fighters which are easily forgettable, okay? Then you have person B, a person who has a natural inclination toward martial arts, all right? And they are driven to self-mastery for the sake of self-mastery because they already have a genuine interest in the subject, okay? The defining characteristic of this person is a person who's consistent and original because you don't have to force them to do the martial art. They're already doing it whether you push them or you don't, all right? So they have the room to develop something new and unique, okay? But in order to find out if you're person B, you first have to get rid of person A, okay? And then with that, you find out who you truly are, and that's it. All right, so we spoke about our attachment to concepts, which is a projection of our self-image, which takes a lot of energy to sustain. We spoke about willpower, which is our ability to commit to a certain principle and maintain it, which should be used intelligently and sparingly. We spoke about our character, which is something that should be analyzed to make sure we're coming at martial arts in the right angle, okay? But for those people with a natural inclination towards martial arts, we're going to take a look at how we can bring out our own unique fighting style. Okay, so subscribe, like, hit the bell notification if you want to see if that video is uploaded, and I'll see you guys next time.